everyone. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, I don't. Grab your coffee, right? I'm having tea. Bananas Foster flavored red roast tea. I love it. So, maybe a snack, right? Let's get into it. Let's have some fun. So, what we're going to be talking about today is what people are seeing, experiencing, dealing with in daily life, okay? There's also going to be some links in the description box below for you guys so you can have your references and things like that, okay? And this first email comes in from a community member, and she said, I recently received notification of my Social Security statement. I'm almost 53 years old, so I still have some time. And I noticed it doesn't say anymore on the statement itself that only a certain percentage of benefits will be available at the time that I retire. And the last time I remember actually getting a paper statement, it was only like 74%. But that now has changed to 78%. But I had to click on a link to find this information. And that link is in the description box below, okay? And she said that she copied part of what says in there, all right? And it says Social Security is the future. The combined OASI and DI trust funds will be able to pay all benefits in full and on time until 2034. Even if legislative changes are not made before 2034, we're still able to pay 78% of what each benefit is due. So if you're on SSI or if you're on disability, I'd pay attention, you know? And now for a commercial break. So now these two screenshots were sent to me, okay? And the first one says, rumors, I hate rumors, but all right, I'll read it anyway. It says, rumors of a military coup in China. And Xi, which is the XI, okay, Xi, under arrest after CCP seniors remove him as head of PLA. So far, no reliable sources about this, so I have to treat this as just a rumor, probably not true. But where is Xi Jinping after rushing out from the SCO meeting? I don't know. Have you guys heard anything about this? Because I haven't. And then down at the bottom it says Xi Jinping likely removed from chairman of the military commissions post under the shadow of a military coup. Xi is rumored to have undergone a military coup. Special forces gathered at the military airport under the orders of Li Qiuming. I'm not sure. I'm really not. And then here's a second one, okay, that says the mass flight cancellations on September 21st and troop movements towards Beijing on September 22nd seem to be the main visible data for the coup rumor. A number of people verified that Beijing's airport still has a lot of cancellations. Something is going on, but not clear what. I don't know. So now I'm going to put up a screenshot for you, okay? And it says that kids' Tylenol, Advil liquid, and chewable in significant shortage in Ontario. Wow. Okay. Jeez. And now California has banned the sale of natural gas heaters by 2030. Yeah. The California Air Resources Board voted to end the sale of natural gas heaters by 2030. The goal is to replace all gas-powered furnaces and water heaters with electric appliances. California can't even keep the lights on. What could possibly go wrong? What a joke. So here's a tip for you, okay? This is a great pointer for power outages, okay? I've been doing this for years during hurricane season. It's called the 1 cup tip. What you do is you take, say, a Dixie cup, okay? put water in it and put a quarter in it. Okay. Well, before you put the quarter in it, you got to let the cup of water freeze. Okay. Now, put the quarter on top. Put it in the freezer. Now, when a storm comes and you lose power, if the quarter, okay, goes to the bottom of the cup, all food is defrosted and you should throw it out. But if the quarter is either still in the top or in the middle of the cup, your food still may be okay. I've been doing that for a very long time. Yeah. And now for a commercial break. And here is an email from my favorite gal pal in the UK. And she wrote me after I did the video about the migrants coming in from Venezuela and everything that's going on with that. And she said European countries have had illegal migrant problems for years. And the same with the UK. We're all being infiltrated. Some women and children are among them, but very few and far between, as the majority of them are men. Now, why is that, I wonder? Also, before I got Scooby, which is her dog, I used to go over to Malta a lot as a child, a teenager, and a young adult. You very rarely saw any people over there unless they were holiday makers. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. But not long after Malta joined the European Union, they started an influx of these illegal immigrants coming from African countries. Every time I went to the capital city, there was more and more of them just sitting around on pavements by the huge bus terminal. Sorry, but they just make the place look like absolute shithole, and the crime rate has gone sky high because they're robbing the locals and tourists by stealing handbags, pickpocketing, and other crimes like assault. Oh, God. I can read and write Maltese, so I keep seeing news articles about this popping up on Facebook because one of my cousins has words to say. He hates them and also says what shite they are and they should be sent back to their own countries. Oh, man. I understand what he's saying, but at the same time, they have no help or support or housing. So they're going to do whatever is necessary to survive, aren't they? Sure, any human being would do what they have to do in order to survive, but committing crimes is not the way to go. And if that means robbing someone's handbag to get a wallet or a purse so they can buy something to eat, well, that's exactly what they're going to do. I haven't been there in 17 years, but my dad has been a few times, and he says the illegal problem is a whole lot worse now, and I can believe it too. France is and has been sending boats full here to the UK, and they get an official escort as well. Really? During lockdown, they were put in hotels and whatever else in London, and they started throwing hissy fits and causing trouble because they didn't like the food they were being served. It was in lots of newspapers. What? What? Wow. That's ridiculous. Ugh. And before I go, a community member, she sent in some pictures. She said that these are pictures from the damage done in our area. We were not affected directly, but my parents live in one of these towns. Their house, however, was not damaged, but many others were lost. This is very close to us. Then, a 2-hour drive. These pictures are of total devastation that was done to a town, okay, from a storm. All right. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put the pictures up. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless.